Good motherfucking morning, motherfucking bays. Good motherfucking morning, ladies. How are we all doing today on this most beautiful of I don't know what day it is. Thursday, I think. Yeah, Thursday, yeah. I heckin' bought a Switch batch minus 500. I have not bought the Switch. I have a little faith left in Nintendo. Dune just released. I'm not doing Dune today, for sure not. We have also showcases. I don't know, I haven't made up my mind on Dune yet. It's like it doesn't seem to be very good PvP. I'm not sure. It's kind of like you can't really destroy bases. It's just like what is the word I'm looking for? Voluntary PvP. You know, you have to actually go into the PvP zone. You can't fuck up people, normies, you know, who wants to play PvE, because they will never go there. I mean, yeah. Will you stay up for Summer Game Fest? No. What do you mean stay up? Summer Game Fest is tomorrow. It's 3 a.m. Wait, what? What are you talking about? It's 11 p.m. tomorrow. Oh, you're talking about tomorrow. Oh yeah. Wow, 11 p.m. really? Isn't it usually another time? I swear to God, man. Did it change it?
Hello Forsen, I have a suggestion. Why not break your own mic record yourself? That way the juicer will be completely discouraged and give up, and you will demonstrate your absolute dominance over him.
I already did. With a record he can't break. Check the website, there's a countdown. I swear it wasn't this time before. Summer Game Fest. Let's see. Starting in 1 day, 4 hours and 36 minutes. So that's 5. Yeah, I mean, you guys are full of shit. It's 4 hours and 36 minutes. So that's 9 p.m. Central European, not 11. It's 9 p.m. Pre-shows. How long does it last usually? It's 2 hour pre-show. What time zone are you on? Nothing you makes sense. I mean, are you retarded or what? I didn't even say a time zone. I said it's starting in 1 day, 4 hours and 35 minutes. Alright? You can look at your own time zone. Either way, it's not 11 p.m. CEST. It says it starts in 1 day, 5 hours 35 for you. Okay, well, that can't be right because it's a countdown. It's not time zone related. Like, what? Huh? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. It says 1 day, 3 hours for you. I don't know, man. It's scuffed. It's scuffed. We cannot trust it. Either way, how long is that showcase? How long is the showcase? I swear, do I usually watch it the day after? I guess it's a lot of different showcases. We usually watch the ones like Xbox and stuff starts earlier, and PC gaming showcase. Yeah. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't mind. I don't mind taking it the day after. It's fine by me. If it starts late, I'll probably do that. Yeah. Probably. Alright. Well. Let's see here. We got some Sabronis, we got Back Pain Enjoyer, we got Ginger Matt, Lime Azans, Manager, Pripan, thank you boys. Evening Star, Sugar Spidey, Papa Please, Pote, KS23, thank you very much. August, Bad Doggy. Good doggy, I say. I gotta turn on this. Alright. Alright, ladies. We are back. We have steak dinner today. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Can you believe it? I can't believe it. Steak. Make no mistake. Homemade steak. Homemade steak. Homemade mashed potatoes. Onions. Spinach. Cucumber steak. No sauce. Mmm. 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 Anything cool, fresh, new, exciting happening in the world though? Other than a summer game? No. New James Bond game has been teased in the trailer. Literally Little Hitman.
Hello, Forsen. Forsen, what is the best emote in chat?
You tell me.
That's right. It is Fumo. Embrace Fumo. Reject Fumo. Embrace
Japan made a
Fumo.
plastic with the souls in seawater.
Embrace Fumo. Reject Fumo. Fumo from the Fumo.
Alright, that's pretty good. The juicer is now complaining about his AMD CPU for generating bad seeds and structures. I mean, he's right. Mr. Force, I just bought my new 75Hz monitor today. I mean, let's go, man. Hit that CS 1.4. Let's go, man. Gaben's yacht was sighted where SGF will be held. Possibly new Valve game releasing. Nah. They're just fucking gonna talk about deadlock. Deadlock. Probably. Maybe Artifact 2. In Australia, an iron ore mining company has applied to explore the asbestos-contaminated landscape around Vietnam in the Pilbara region. Bro, what are you fucking talking about, man? XOC tried your record seed twice and died both times, unable to beat your God Gamer time. Of course. Of course. Why would you try my seed? That makes no sense. Then you have it black and white, right? Then you have it black and white. There's no denying it anymore. Same circumstances, not even. You know for sure that the seed is good. I didn't know for sure. I had to find my way. Alright. I just ate Billy's Band Pizza. Was your favorite kind back in the day? Original. If you prefer anything but the original, you are delusional. It's simply the best. It's simply the best, the best, the best, the best.
Hello, Mr. Force. Earlier today I received my Switch 2 console with a copy of Mario Kart World. After playing the new Mario Kart for 2 hours, I can confidently say that this shit is not worth $80 Omega lol. I definitely got scammed, minus 500 lol.
Don't forget the Switch 2. Yeah, I mean I have very little faith in Nintendo. They have lost a lot of credibility.
See that the tank is disposed of.
They used to be the forefront of innovation, you know. But now they are just behind on every front. They only have their IPs.
Only an American can rule America. I found your words quite moving, but it seems they found your speech unpersuasive. The others were more pragmatic. I left over for you.
I am not gonna beg for my life. No. I wouldn't listen anyway.
Our deal stands. North America is yours.
And the rest of the Reich is yours.
You have
Hello,
complete
chat.
autonomy.
Hello, Forsen. Can you pause the video, please? Just for a few seconds. That's all. Please.
Hi,
Did you pause it? I'm so silly.
I was over anyway.
Dude, I wasn't doing anything, I promise! Dude, I wasn't doing anything, I promise! Dude, I wasn't. Dude, I wasn't. Dude, stop, please.
What?
Hello, Mr. Force. Advice from here. I advise you to skip the PlayStation showcase. It was fucking shit. Anyways, here's a link about something that's cool, not shit, and worth buying.
Dude, I was not trying to break into your house. Dude, stop. I was not. Dude! Fuck, man, dude, I was not trying to break into your house. Did you hear me? Did you hear me, dude? Dude, my door's fucked up, remember? I was trying to fucking get another door to fucking see how I could do it, man. I swear to God, what the fuck did I break in your house?
America's Got Talent looked like it found a new star this week. Sergeant Timothy Poe, a wounded soldier left with an audible scar.
I had got hit by a grenade in Afghanistan, and it broke my back and gave me a brain injury, so that's the reason why I stutter a little bit.
Some of Sergeant Poe's fellow soldiers were also amazed, not because of Poe's singing, but because of his story. They say it never happened. The National Guard confirmed that Sergeant Poe's military records do not show he was injured by a grenade in Afghanistan, where he served for just 1 month. There's more. In May, Poe told our ABC Dallas affiliate WFAA he was shot and injured while serving in Iraq.
In the firefight, I took a bullet in the leg.
But the National Guard says Sergeant Poe was never even deployed to Iraq. And this photo used on America's Got Talent, it's not actually a picture of Poe. He said a speech therapist helped him with his stuttering by helping him sing in the shower. That's how he learned his hidden talent. But we've learned now that even before he went to Afghanistan, he was singing in a band.
It's the truth that I know. It's the truth that I truly think is real. And that's horrible because I don't know what...
What? It's the truth that I think is real?
Is that yours?
Oh, yeah, but we don't know how to do it.
Oh, you need some help?
Do you know how to do it?
Yeah, this is our stuff.
This is yours?
Yes.
This is ours.
No, it is. This is all ours. All of it. The chairs, the bag, this is all our stuff. My kids, yep, that's my kids. I'm sorry. Yeah.
What?
Linda, we didn't bring,
It's okay. We'll let it slide, but I'm glad I made it in time.
No, I'm not making it slide. I'm telling you.
No, there's...
Goddamn camera.
No, step away from my shit. How about that?
You know what? I will, and then I'm going to take that camera and put it in the grass. Are you going to like that? Step back. Stop it.
Seriously?
Our iPad was last seen in the hands of TSA officer Andy Ramirez. We filed this missing property report, but were told nothing had been found and that we were essentially just out of luck. But we had been able to track our iPad the night it disappeared, 30 miles away from the airport to the home of the TSA officer.
Brian Ross from ABC News.
2 weeks later, we showed up at Ramirez's house.
We're looking for a missing iPad.
Missing iPad?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the tracking device shows that it's located right here at this address.
Okay.
Is it here?
No, sir.
And again, Ramirez denied knowing anything about the missing iPad.
Did you take it?
No, sir.
You did not take it?
No, sir.
But after setting off an audible alarm on the missing iPad and asking him to search his house again, Ramirez produced it.
You found it. There it is.
Okay, turn the camera off.
With his TSA uniform shirt now off, Ramirez claimed that it was his wife who had taken it, not him.
I want you to explain how this iPad left at a TSA screening station ended up in your house.
My wife's, I'm so embarrassed.
Your wife?
My wife said she got the iPad and brought it home.
You know, that can't be true because the last time we saw it, it was in your hands. It wasn't in your wife's hands. We saw it in your hands. Late yesterday, TSA told us that Ramirez is no longer employed by the agency.
Basically say he hasn't been a father to the kids and he's let them down.
No, you haven't, Mario. When?
For real?
Your mom takes care of the kids, not you.
Because of the fact that you told me you slept with the other guy, right?
Yeah, I did.
Right.
But you know from the beginning, before you even went to jail,
doesn't matter.
that I was pregnant. You know that.
100% sure?
Yes.
Yes. The DNA test results show that Mario
is not the father.
He's not the father of your twins. told us you were 100% sure. He's bonded with them far more than a man who's not a father should have done.
I really thought he was the
Really
dad.
thought or really said?
I knew he was the dad.
Well, he's not, love. Biologically, it's not possible. What about the eldest one? How sure are you on this one, please, God?
No more.
What?
I think 100%.
Is this Josiah? The DNA test results show... I'm really sorry, but you're not the father of the eldest.
I'm sorry. I thought they were yours.
Because I seen you steal an iPhone 10. We're gonna go up to the front real quick.
Are you a police officer?
I'm not. No.
Okay. What are you?
A federal marshal.
Okay. So we
You
had
don't
asked.
have an ID?
No. Do you have any weapons on you, sir?
Yes.
We don't want you reaching for anything.
I'm not reaching for anything.
If you're a federal marshal, you understand what we're doing, right?
Absolutely.
You have your federal marshal ID?
No.
So you're carrying a weapon with no ID on you?
No. Because I just stepped out of my house to get this.
You have a weapon, you have no ID on you.
It's not a real weapon.
You're carrying a fake weapon.
Yeah. And you're a federal marshal.
No. He's got a little
No,
badge.
you're not?
No.
Congratulations, you're just impersonating a police officer. That's a federal offense.
No, what he's doing is he's going to Best Buy, stealing a phone, and this way they're not looking at him because they see a little lapel pin in his badge.
You have a badge, which, what does that say on it?
Marshal.
So why are we carrying around fake stuff? Which you know it's illegal.
No, I didn't know it was illegal.
Gentlemen, you stole an iPhone.
I did not steal an iPhone.
They got you stealing an iPhone. They got you on video.
What's going to happen to me?
Sometimes we say the wrong things at the wrong time, you know.
Finding out that I really made an ass of myself. No, I don't want to go to jail for being an asshole.
My niece bought me some earrings from here.
Oh, that
and when
was
she
nice.
bought them, one of the diamonds was missing, and I wanted to know, can I get my money back?
Do you have the receipt?
No. Do gifts come with a receipt?
Yeah.
No, well, this one didn't.
She told you that she bought them from us?
Yes.
The first problem, you don't have the receipt.
If you had a receipt, it would look like this.
I know what a receipt would look like if I had one.
One more problem that's really key to this whole thing. These are fake. And we don't sell fake jewelry.
Well, it's gonna be some in here. Well, excuse me,
Hello,
anybody
Mr.
buying any jewelry
Force.
from here? Don't get no
I
more jewelry
realize
from here,
I
'cause it ain't
accidentally
good.
donated the last link with the 10 cent light of the
Can you
car.
help me? Can you give me some money?
Minus
Can you give me a different pair of
$20,
earrings?
I
Anything.
guess. Please laugh at me.
Your short
Anyway,
ass gonna
could
tell
you
me.
please play that link from the
You can get the
beginning?
receipt.
Okay.
And they
Here's another.
Finish listening.
No.
It's time to leave.
I'm not going nowhere.
I bet you are.
No, I bet I ain't.
This is Joe.
Wait a minute, now get your hands off. I'll be back. I'll be back.
See you then.
Hey, so what years did you deploy, dude?
What years did I deploy? I went to boot camp 3 months. That was at, I wasn't in Hollywood Marine. You know what I mean? San Diego.
You
What?
were or
I
weren't?
wasn't in a Hollywood Marine.
Oh,
It
you're
was
not a
just
Hollywood
locations.
Marine?
Hell no. Fuck that that Paris Island and stuff, whatever the hell it's called. But I was there.
Oh, you went to
San
Paris
Diego.
Island?
No, that's Hollywood stuff. I went to San Diego.
I thought San Diego was Hollywood.
No. Hollywood Marines are the other one. San Diego is where the...
3-5's motto is Magnificent Bastards, right?
Yes, sir.
I thought it was Dark Horse. I'm pretty sure it's Dark Horse.
Definitely Bastards, Dark Horse. Where were you?
I was with 5th Marine Regiment, the headquarters in the comm company.
It's just...
What about Afghanistan? Where were you at?
I was in the village.
Which village in Afghanistan?
Can't really remember that one. But I was in
Dude, you were not a Marine.
I don't like
Hey,
talking.
you were not a Marine. You know that?
All right.
You are not a Marine. No. I know you're not a Marine.
Okay.
I was in the Marine Corps for 5
I was in the
years.
Marine Corps too.
No, you weren't. You know why? San Diego is the Hollywood Marines.
No, it's not.
Yes, they are.
Paris Island is, boy. Check it.
Check it?
Check it, yeah, check it. Dude, Paris Island, San Diego.
Hey, what's the MOS number?
What the hell is the Hollywood
for
Marines?
infantry?
What's the MOS number for infantry?
What is it?
You're trying to battle me, dude.
What's the MOS for infantry?
You're from Paris
What
Island?
is it?
Huh? You're from Paris Island?
No,
You're from
motherfucker.
Paris Island, huh?
No.
Yeah, you are.
You know how I know you're not Paris Island? Because if you're west of the Mississippi, you don't go to Camp Lejeune.
No, you're trying. It's not
Hey,
working. You're
what's
trying to
what's
reverse
the?
psychology, dude.
You're a fucking liar.
Fucking liar.
And by the way, my girlfriend knows your brother.
Good.
And she talked to him. You were not a Marine. You are a fucking lying piece of shit. That's why you're laughing.
Okay.
3.5 is Dark Horse, not that Magnificent Bastards. Yeah.
That's
Hey,
that's
show me your VA card.
Okay, sure. Ooh, there it is. What?
You're a liar.
Yeah. Woo!
You're a wannabe.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
This guy did.
How old are you?
How old are you?
29.
29.
Yeah.
I'm 24.
Fucking lying sack of shit.
Jesus. One second, I gotta move my plate. Oh, hello, dog. Hello. Mad as fuck. Yeah. It's like opening the door. And go in then. Go. No more. No more now. No more work. You're not a good dog when you're walking. Go in there. Alright, Battlefield 1 in the current year.
Hey everyone, it's Alice, and you guys might have already seen on Twitter that Riot had invited me to the Riftbound Summit last week, and I got to see, playtest, and ask a bunch of questions about Riftbound, and that's what I'm here to talk about today. People might already know that I have a pretty extensive background in trading card games. I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! As a kid. I also played Magic for basically the last 20 years on and off, and I played Hearthstone. In fact, I'm the guy that made Handlock. I always wanted another TCG that could somehow match the itch of Magic.
He was not the guy who made Handlock. That is absolute bullshit. Before Hearthstone came out, Handlock was already a thing, right? We were playing on Cockatrice, which is a third-party client that had the fucking cards. Alright, just saying. This guy did not make
And
Handlock.
nothing was really doing it. There was the Cookie Run TCG, which I tweeted about once upon a time, but that obviously fell by the wayside. So anyways, now enter Riftbound. I went into it completely blind. I did not know anything other than it was a Riot trading card game. What I can walk away from it thinking now, though, is that this card game might legitimately have more depth than Magic. The other cool thing about this is the barrier to entry is almost really not there. This is because, again, of the shuffle mechanic, making it very easy for people to play, and the fact that it's relatively simple to understand and just get into it. But because of all of those mechanics that the game has, and because of other cool things that you can do with like floating your rune and whatnot, it allows the players to have a lot of skill expression in the decisions that you have to make. All of the new art and the mechanics and the things that Riot has planned for it is absolutely amazing. So let's actually talk about some of those things. The gameplay is pretty interesting for a variety of reasons, and we'll talk about that when we gloss over the unique mechanics of the game. Deck sizes are pretty similar to Yu-Gi-Oh! In that you have 40, and then you have a Legend, which is really akin to like a Planeswalker or a Commander that you can use, but it can't be actually interacted with, killed, or removed, or anything like that. The Legend, which is basically that Planeswalker type thing that I was just mentioning, is the entire identity of whatever deck it is that you're playing. It's going to come with 2 colors, and those 2 colors make up what every single card in your deck must share. One of the things that I thought was really interesting as well is at this current point in time and at the League Summit,
it's very Magic-like, right? Now I guess Hearthstone has that nowadays too with the split class, but that has nothing to do with what cards you can put in.
The personality of the legends that the cards are representing. So whether it be you're playing Volibear, Yasuo, Jinx, Victor, or what have you, I think that it's doing a really good job at encapsulating the personality, not necessarily what you do in League of Legends, the actual game, but rather what you would know about the champion if you follow anything of its lore. It also does seem like the game has the clearly defined archetypes of a trading card game. You have the aggro decks, you have the control decks, and you have the mid-range, and then you're going to have all the variants that follow. I will end up doing more videos on Riftbound in the future because after having played it for 5 hours at the summit, I then literally went home, played for 6 more hours, and the next day I played for another 8 hours or something. I am loving this game. So because of that, I have full intention to actually travel to tournaments, and I've already talked to a lot of people that share similarly. One of the cool things that Riftbound is doing is it's going to have the 1v1 format, it's going to have a 2v2 format, it has a 4-player format, which is akin to Commander, and then this, I don't think, is going to be there right away, but it's going to have a 5v5 format. That is going to be 2 2v2 simultaneously and 1 1v1, and you're going to need to win 2 out of the 3 games in order to score a point. Anyways, the average game time seems to be anywhere between 15 and 20 minutes, and it is set for best of 3. Now, one of the worries coming from Magic and even experiencing other trading card games like Pokemon and even Cookie Run is, well, what happens if you run out of time? One of the amazing things that Riot ended up doing is they removed shuffling from the game. And so that...
I was just about to say, the problem with it is that it's live, alright? Online is simply better than live card games at everything, alright? You circumvene a lot of issues that live has. For example, a timer, which in tournament you have to call a judge. If you think your opponent is slow playing or whatever, most of the time you're not even gonna make the whole game because he's stalling for a draw or something in live tournament settings. And this goes for every single TCG out there, unironically, every single one. And second of all, there's a lot of cool mechanics that online has that you cannot even do live, like discover a card, right? Or craft a card that didn't start in your deck or whatever, right? So in that sense, it's sad that they are making it only live. However, apparently they have a
reduces a lot of game time, and it also helps a lot of people that weren't really that experienced shufflers and could often end up eating a lot of their time away from actually just playing the game.
So then they have, oh yeah, the search for X card in your deck, right? That's a very common one in every TCG. If they have no shuffling, that means that they cannot have search for X card in your deck, which takes a lot of time too. So I like this.
And so it really does just feel like you're just getting to dive right in, and games can happen quite rapidly. The plan at this current time, from the questions that were ended up being asked, is I think that a side deck or a sideboard is going to end up having 8 cards only. And then in addition to the main deck that you have a rune deck, which is basically your lands if you're coming from Magic, or your energy if you're from Pokemon. But if you've played Hearthstone or anything like that, this is your mana crystals. And at the start of every single turn, you're going to channel 2 runes to your field to be used as a resource, such as mana or energy. If you end up going second, then on your first turn only, you'll channel 3 runes. So Riftbound follows an ABCD format. A stands for Awaken, which in other card games would be your untap phase or getting everything ready. B is your beginning phase, which is basically your upkeep in other games, or your standby phase or something like that, right before your draw step. C stands for Channel, which is the channeling of the runes to the board, and then D, obviously, for Draw. After you end up doing your draw turn is one continuous phase. You can do whatever you want on your turn, you can attack however much you want, and you can cast spells, play units, and do whatever it is that you want. Spells in this game have different classifications of their speed, essentially. You have the normal spells, which, if you're coming from some other trading card games, are akin to sorcery speed. And those can only be cast on your turn when nothing else is really going on. Then a step up from that, you have...
I still don't understand. Like, if there is no shuffling, that means there is no find X card. The only thing is gonna be draw 1 card, draw 2 cards, draw 3 cards, draw 4 cards, right? It's just gonna be static, mundane, draw X amount of cards, right? Or am I missing something? I don't know. Or from the grave waiting
Top
room.
right automatically expert at every topic since he is in Mensa Hezring.
Yes, literally an expert in every topic. Shuffling is bad for us and takes time. Yeah, I think shuffling is bad too. That's why online is so good. That it just removes that aspect completely. But if you're doing live without shuffling, that means that you're not gonna have any look for X cards in your deck, which is gonna be very, very weird. Just like draw. There's not gonna be a lot of strategy. It's gonna be very RNG heavy. You are missing summon cards from separate dimension. I don't know what the fuck that means. I don't know what the fuck that means. So I think for 2 years, by the way. Sure. Basic brain by Icon, and I have Annie's live. Thank you. What is in your hand? It's a spider.
Stop! We're back! I'm not gonna lie, guys. I got a whole new setup, and it's in German, bro. First of all, yes, my last name's Steinkamp. I fit right in, actually. Well, that are losers are people that play on the European server as their primary server because they're terrible at the goddamn game. They've always been terrible at the game, and hey, and we're gonna prove that on this journey. I have a few things to say. First of all, first things first. We went to Berlin. We're staying in Berlin, right? Everything, by the way, is all like tagged up in graffiti. I'm not one to judge, but my country, we would clean that up. Just saying. Also, we're staying in an Airbnb. This is my first time ever being in Airbnb, by the way. This isn't normal. They have like pictures of their family hanging up, and apparently they still stay. It's like, bro, I don't feel comfortable. And apparently you just like open the fridge and use the food that's in there. Just like take their food, or like this is their glass. I don't feel comfortable. I'm drinking out of their glass right now. Like this is their family's glass that they bought, but they let people use. Like their bathroom, their toilets. Like, bro, you have permission to go into their children's room? It's like, I'm like, what the Dude, I will say this about EU right now. I will say this. So I would always laugh and call people disgusting animals. Disgusting animals for drinking tap water. But I did try the tap water here out of the faucet. Bro, it's actually good. Like, it's actual good water. Seriously, it's actually good. Now, I compare that to NA. Bro, no, I would never drink that in NA. First off, we got our account name for this one. Something really clever. We went with Freedom Fighter. I'm about to liberate this shithole. I'm about to cleanse this rift, these absolute plaques on the server. I want everybody to know that when I'm in their game, we're speaking freedom, baby. US of A. Also, I need to make a poll. What rank we think we'll finish by this is over. Mods, can we do it in Twitch chat? Like, make it reasonable, like Diamond, Master, GM, Challenger, where I will finish by the end of the trip. Not Plat, I'm not finishing Plat, idiot. It's not even possible. See the poll. Diamond, almost nobody. I'll say I'm finishing both. Looks about right. You guys know. Hell yes. I agree, bro. That's an easy Challenger. I mean, even GM, they're fighting pretty close, but they know. So, can somebody, by the way, EU Flash. Oh, and an execute. Oh my God, I'm so good. Oh, so crazy how talented and attractive and strong I am. I can't buy these skins because I don't own them because I have Xbox Game Pass. That's so annoying. Unless I buy the champion and the skin for... Are you high? Rocket Girl? What is this like? I misclicked! That's like $10 for a champion and a skin. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Wasn't Fortnite sued, by the way? Wasn't Epic Games recently sued for making it too easy to buy RP? Bro, what the I accidentally did that, by the way. Can I sue Ryan?
You can, but you probably won't win. Poo PP, Iniodoris, Sneaky Diffuser, Tips, Willow, Azumatsu, thank you boys, welcome back. The key to freedom.
There are places where history was written, yet hardly anyone knows them. One of these places is in the heart of Europe, in Reims. It is, of course, not the famous Gothic cathedral, but a hidden place, which for one night 80 years ago became the center of the world. A school, just an ordinary school. It is right here on Rue Franklin Roosevelt that in the late afternoon of May 6, 1945, an American army vehicle pulls up from which two German officers get out, who are immediately escorted into the school building. Colonel General Alfred Jodl and his adjutant Major Wilhelm Oxenius. Nobody knows, certainly not the students of this school itself, that in May 1945 the Allied High Command resides here, and that from the map room of this school, General Eisenhower is in charge of the fortunes of the Western Allies. Of all the secret places in Europe, this was the most secret, a witness to that night later writes. The Germans had come to negotiate a partial surrender on the Western Front only. They wanted to continue fighting against the Soviet army on the Eastern Front, but Eisenhower insisted on a total surrender. Finally, late in the night, at dawn on May 7th, 1945, at 2:41 a.m. exactly, the unconditional surrender of Hitler Germany is signed. It only comes into force the next day on May 8th. At the request of the Soviets, the document is signed once more in Berlin. With this, the darkest period in the history of Europe comes to an end. 12 years of terror, 6 years of war, the Holocaust, the worst crimes the world has ever known, end here, in a school in Reims. As the headquarters are closed, the commander-in-chief returns the keys to the mayor of Reims and says, "These are the keys to the freedom of the world." I was very touched by the sight of these keys, even though now they're just keys in a small museum in a school, and the doors they opened are no longer there.
Then why do they keep the keys? I don't think it is TOS friendly. I'm afraid. I think we watched something like this before. We got a warning. I think so.
Arsalan says, is cards playing without gambling haram or not? Now, we know that it is permissible in Islam to have entertainment, to entertain yourself, to play, providing that you do not cross any of the red lines. So if you play cards, generally speaking, if you try your level best not to involve anything haram, and what do we mean by anything haram? For example, gambling. So we play. If I win, you buy me dinner. If I lose, I'll buy you dinner. This is gambling, totally prohibited, major sin. Haram is that when we are so obsessed by it, that the adhan is being called and we don't go to pray. We miss prayers. Haram is involved when we start to fight and curse one another over a game. I did this, you should have done this. Haram is involved when there is hatred, when there is grudges. Haram is involved when you start to cheat and lie so that you may win. If the game itself is halal, no problem.
Oh, hard. Welcome back, man.
Poker, but on
But Reagan,
matches
Fixos, and digital fruitcakes. 2 years in Craxy.
Whatever.
Badgeman.
This is haram because the concept itself is based on gambling, though money is not involved. But if it's a general game that you're playing just for the fun of it, the essence of it is halal, inshallah, as long as it's not consuming your time, and preferably that you try to cover the king, the queen, and the jack, because it has the features of a face, if possible. If not, then I see no problem, inshallah.
Inshallah. Sha-la-la-la-la. Alright, I'm not gonna watch the showcase right now because I feel like we watched so much now. I'm gonna put it at the end of the stream rather. I think it's better. So we don't watch too much in a row. Gotta digest this food, man. Gotta digest this food. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, we unlocked Underground yesterday. It's time. It's time to check out the Underground. We're the best out of the best. I'm waiting with a broken deck, Pepperleaf. We'll see about that. Hello there. I'm gonna make the most broken deck you've ever seen. We gotta practice for the new Riot one. We have to go to tourneys, right? Live tourneys. Steal candy from the kids. Long runs, high risk, greater rewards, and the chance to perfect your deck, for only the fiercest the Underground awaits. Wait, what is this? Is this 2000?